On this very night 10 years ago, four strangers found themselves on the side of a road trying to help a young woman with a stalled out car. Moments later, a pickup plowed through the group, killing all four. Behind the wheel, a teen with a BAC of .24.
The case became synonymous with drunk driving and privilege. And when a psychologist blamed Ethan Couch's behavior on affluenza, the court case caused an uproar.
Tonight, I'm checking back in with one of the victims from that night that changed so many lives forever.
There are days when what happened on this stretch of road feels so long ago.
Because it was a hard week. So we were just grateful to be together.
And then there are moments when it doesn't.
How often does your mind go back to the accident and the days after?
I remember everything in detail, almost like it was yesterday. You know, you hear people say that all the time, like, oh, you remember it like it was yesterday, and you do.
10 years ago, in Burleson, Texas, one of the worst drunk driving accidents in state history unfolded late at night. Nearly a dozen injured, 4 killed, and one drunk 16-year-old responsible for it all. The case of the so-called affluenza teen, Ethan Couch, became a media spectacle, playing out over years. All the while, Shauna Jennings was trying to hold together her family. Her husband, Brian, was killed that night.
I watched my daughter walk down the aisle crying because she didn't want anybody else to stand in that place with her.
Brian was a hugely popular youth pastor. They were just about to celebrate 20 years of marriage back then. This summer would have marked 30.
We had a really strong leader as a husband and a father in Brian. He loved us all very well, took his role as a father and a protector. He loved telling stories and retelling stories and just being the center of attention.
Shauna calls Waco home now, working at a local church. She tries not to dwell on that night. And even when Couch received an initial punishment of only rehab and probation, drawing public outcry, she looked forward for her kids.
Have you forgiven?
Yes, for sure. I honestly can't put words to it other than I don't hold anything against Ethan. I don't wish him harm. I don't wish that he was still in jail.
A remarkable outlook, one guided by a higher power that's keeping Brian's spirit very much alive.
God will strengthen me and give me the strength to deal with whatever comes my way.